winners, the Seahawks. They, too, were losers. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker III. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Throwing now is Geno. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. They'll try for the first with Walker. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance hits. Their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. That almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to speed things up here. In motion right, Peoples-Jones. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The numbers for him from a week ago. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Goff. got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Goff. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Goff now to throw. That's complete to the Porter. We'll call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Goff. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions. What was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Second and 12, as they've got it as we resume action. Goff now looking to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Now a first carry here for their running back. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Here's Walker to start the drive. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. Goff now looks to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Motion man left, Peoples-Jones. Here's Goff. His throw incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Holding offense.
And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. 3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Now Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. And Walker has it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
From the right side, going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Detroit's offense ready to take over. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Play action. It's Smith. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Jalen Reeves-Maybin from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Smith now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Myers' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense set to take over. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense.
And this is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Goff throwing again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown has the first Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, it's surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense.
It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Kirk Cousins, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Commanders. Jaden Daniels, a touchdown pass in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They are going for it. Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A toss out right to Gibbs.
And he's got this down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Knight on the handoff. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Motion man left, Peoples-Jones. Gibbs straight ahead.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive in the second half.
And he is going to get in for the 2, although there is a flag on the field, but it looked like a defender jumped. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously
That
more
penalty
yards
is
on the
declined.
pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Now Gino. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd and 9 here. From the gun, here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. And when you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Smith. He'll find Metcalf. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. 33 yards. And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes...
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Now a hit and a loose football. The Lions Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To throw is Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Goff now to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Smith. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Critical play in this football game is if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for the Lions.
Gone. That pass caught. it's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
125 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On third down, here's Walker. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. That's taken it around the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. This is 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions.
Now Hooker. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Throwing now is Geno.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And got his man, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now the Lions down by 15. A little under a minute 50 remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. Here's Hooker. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Throwing here is Hooker.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.